This 18-minute video from the early 1960s, sorry to say, will be my last video released, as I have dissected and edited all of the original 34 minutes of 8mm film. I think this may be Bill Keeler? The man and the little boy are checking out the daily catch. I think these fish are Cisco or whitefish, which I understand were abundant in Lake Minnetonka and nearby Lake Lucerne in the early years. I believe this is Bill Keeler with two of the resort guests that he has taken out for a little fishing trip on the lake. Keelers Resort was deemed a top resort in northern Wisconsin and was the vacation destination of hundreds of families every year. The resort offered many activities such as fishing, boating, horseshoes, archery, tennis, and of course, swimming and sunbathing. Observe the swimwear and clothing worn back in the day. What? No bikinis or Speedos? From the very beginning, we know that the Native Americans and the earliest settlers treasured the lake for its sandy beach and abundant fish and wildlife. When in May of 1885, Forest County officially became a county by an act of the Wisconsin legislature, the lake was called Sand Lake. And today, 130-plus years later, the lake today is still called by that name, as the definition of Sand Lake is in fact the Indian name Mitawanga, or as the English spell it, Matonga. The lake has a surface area of 2,038 acres, 8.25 square kilometers, and a maximum depth of 79 feet, 24 meters. Fish include panfish, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, northern pike and walleye, and huge jumbo perch. The lake's water clarity is very clear with visibility down to 20 to 30 feet. Past history. The resort you see in the video on Lake Minnetonka has had several owners, but I will start with the Lake Minnetonka Lodge. In 1941, the previous owners sold it to Mr. and Mrs. Harvey Ludwig, who operated it as the Lake Minnetonka Lodge. The Ludwigs formed a partnership that included Rosa Amer, who later owned the Crandon Arcade, Archie Orlebeck and Tony Paris, and then finally sold to the Keelers, Walter and son Bill from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. It became Keelers Resort in 1946. I have some photos of the resort at the end of the video. Eight-year-old Roger Hilberg's first successful landing of his first float plane. Sorry, Roger, I had to. 95% sure this is Laurel Kronschnabel. She wrote a column for the Forest Republican named The Stump Sitter and won several national and state awards for it. She was also the editor and publisher of the newspaper. Here you see men who rented a cabin for deer season. Big bucks and deer were plentiful in the early years. Today, not so much. Take a look at the 2 bucks that are hanging on the buck pole. In this scene, you will see a log truck equipped with a cable boom log loader. On the side of the truck, it says, Chaz Flannery, Pelican Lake, Wisconsin. This part of the video will show various ice shacks used back in the 60s. Notice the clothing the people wore. Mainly notice the awesome vehicles that are on the lake. I would love to have all of them today. Roger Hilberg is coming in for a landing on hard water. I'm not sure, but this man looks like a plumber to me. Whoever it is, I think this was a bit staged.
Driving under open skies of blue. Every road just leads me back to you.
I can't be 100% on the woman's identity, but I believe it is Olga, Martha Keeler, Bill Keeler's mother. She pretty much took care of the resort's chores, as you can see her making firewood. She loved her little puppy. Not sure who the man is in the old Willie's Jeep. That Jeep could push some snow.
Driving under open skies of blue. Every road just leads me back to you.
Remember, if anyone recognizes anything in this video, please comment and share this with friends and family. It would be very special to be able to show family live video from the past. Also, if somebody has old film they want to get rid of so I can continue to share Crandon or the surrounding area's history, I would look into possibly taking on the expensive and very time-consuming process of preserving the history of our beautiful Northwoods. Leave me a message or comment. Thank you all for viewing. God bless Crandon and Forest County.